Hello everyone, welcome to Sam Science View channel. In today's video, we are going to listen to a science fact all about emulsion paints. Before getting into the video, please watch this entire video, and if you have any clarifications regarding science facts, get it rectified through this channel. Now let's get into the video. Have you ever wondered what is emulsion paint and why it is so popular? Using emulsion paint is a great way to bring life and color back into your home. This type of paint comes in a range of colors and finishes, making it suitable for any type of room. Now let's take a closer look at what makes emulsion paint so special. So this emulsion paint is a water-based paint made with a mixture of synthetic resins, additives, pigments and water. It is the most commonly used type of wall paint by a house painter due to its affordability, easy application and durability. It also dries quickly compared to oil-based paints like enamel. So what this emulsion paint contains is that it is an all-purpose type of paint that is widely used for most interior house colors and ceiling surfaces. It contains two components. One, an acrylic resin binder which provides durability and adhesion, and the second is a water-based solution which makes the paint easier to apply and clean up. The acrylic resin binder helps the paint dry quickly and also provides a low sheen finish. This type of paint also contains pigments and additives such as anti-fungicides or mildewcides to help protect against mildew growth in high humidity areas for prolonged exterior use. Finally, emulsion paints contain titanium dioxide to deliver a smooth finish with excellent hiding qualities. So, application is a straightforward and rewarding process for any task. To get the best results, prepare the area with painter's tape and polythene sheeting, then it is time for priming. This will help seal off existing damp patches and will ensure that the paint doesn't peel away in future. House painting with emulsion paints can be hassle-free process if the area is prepared correctly, primed with care, and the correct brushes are used. Once you have prepared and primed your walls, you can move on to the best way to apply emulsion paint. You can use roller brushes to ensure a smooth spread of color across wider areas and a brush for edges or detailed work. Emulsion paint dries quickly, so expect to put two coats on some surfaces. However, once it is done, you can enjoy your new walls color that will last longer than traditional water-based paints. So there are many types of emulsion paints typically which comes in two varieties, namely vinyl, which is also known as acrylic, and alkyd. A vinyl emulsion is water based and provides high coverage with few layers required, while alkyd emulsion has higher levels of brightness, durability, and washability but may take more layers applied to reach full coverage. When choosing from different emulsion paint colors, it is important to consider the different qualities of each option so you can select the right one for your space. So some advantages of this emulsion paints are it is cost effective. One of the biggest advantage of this is to that cost effective compared to other types of paints. This makes it ideal for homeowners who want to save on cost but still achieve great results with interior and exterior house colors. Second, it produces low odor. Unlike oil based paints which have an overwhelming smell, emulsion paint has very little odor. This means that you can apply it without having to worry about strong fumes filling up the room or bothering family members with allergies or sensitivities. And third, it is easy to use. Another advantage of using wall emulsion is that it is easy to use and can be applied by anyone regardless of their level of experience in painting walls or ceilings. It is also easy to clean up after use as long as you follow the manufacturer's instructions for cleanup procedures. This emulsion paint comes in a variety of colors which allows you to choose the perfect hue for your home decorating project. Whether you want bright and bold hues or subtle shades, there will be something suitable for you. And it is a popular choice for interior walls as it offers good coverage and excellent washability. If you're thinking, can you use emulsion on wood, then it is also perfect for woodwork such as skirting boards, doors, and window frames. Choose a matte emulsion paint to suit the texture of your wall or opt for a glossier finish to give your woodwork an extra shine. Other areas for emulsion paint application are ceilings and upstairs hallways since they are both high traffic areas which need a strong protective layer against wear and tear. You can explore hallway colors combination for design ideas. For best results, be sure to prepare the surface properly before you start painting. Sand any bumps or fill in any gaps in your plastering with filler first. Emulsion paint is one of the most popular types of wall paints on the market due to its affordability, low odor, easy application process, a wide range of colors available, and quick drying time. If you are looking for an affordable yet effective way to spruce up your home's interior design, then emulsion paint colors may just be the answer. With careful consideration when selecting your color choice and following proper cleaning procedures afterwards, applying emulsion paint can be a great DIY project for any family looking for an easy home improvement activity. So, can we paint this emulsion over distemper paint is possible. Painting emulsion directly over distemper will not only provide a longer lasting finish but also improve overall texture and appearance while allowing you to accessorize it further with things such as wallpaper or trim pieces like molding if required. Before proceeding with your new coat of emulsion on top of the existing distemper, there are some steps you should take first to ensure how to use emulsion paint properly. Prepare the surface by removing any loose or flaking materials with a paint scraper and sand down any areas where cracks have occurred using fine sandpaper. This will help create a smooth base for the application of your chosen product. Vacuum off all dust particles after sanding before applying the new layer of coating on top of your existing distemper layer. Finally, apply two thin coats rather than one thick one for even coverage. This will also prevent future cracking or peeling caused by uneven drying times between individual parts within one larger area being painted, meaning better coverage in less time. If it is possible to use the emulsion on wood, yes, it is effective way of protecting your surface from water damage, sun damage, and insect infestations. Applying emulsion over wood allows for a thin coating that will protect the underlying material without significantly altering its appearance or texture. Before beginning this process, make sure that any existing finishes have been stripped away and that all surfaces are dry and clean. The actual application consists of using a brush designed for exterior use with even strokes in one direction at a time. Roller applicators can also be used for larger areas. Multiple coats of paint may need to be applied to get adequate protection since only very thin layers are being driven into the wood's grain structure. Allow each coat of paint to dry thoroughly before applying subsequent coats until you reach the desired level of protection. Two or three coats should suffice depending on conditions such as type of exposure, etc. So, coming to what is the difference between the emulsion and normal paint is that this emulsion paint is a type of water based paint which contains acrylic and vinyl resins and pigment. Unlike normal paint, which consists mainly of oil or alkyd resin, emulsion paints are much easier to apply and require less time to dry. Emulsion paint uses are more flexible than their traditional counterparts and can resist cracking better over time. Primary differences between emulsion paints and traditional oils lie in the ways they hold pigments, binders, that is resins, solvents, which are water or mineral spirits, and additive together. If you look at what is emulsion, then you would know that it is a composed of synthetic polymers that provide adhesion properties to stick the pigment molecules onto the surfaces, along with natural ingredients such as waxes to give it structure. On the other hand, traditional oil based paint usually contains mostly linseed oil made from flaxseed variation, often blended with other vegetable oils for higher durability before adding in pigments and different kinds of varnishes for added protection against weathering effects like UV rays from sunlight or moisture damage from rain droplets, etc. Due to their dilution with water rather than hazardous solvents like turpentine used for oil painting materials, emulsions tend to be safer when it comes to potential hazards involved with breathing fumes during the painting process. Additionally, most emulsions become dry within a couple of hours while letting off little smell compared to normal or oil based paintings, which can take anywhere several days up to weeks depending on temperature and humidity levels indoors or outdoors at given times, hence much more convenient when it comes down strictly on working speed efficiency factors at play here too. So, can we paint this emulsion paint without a primer? It is not possible. You cannot effectively use emulsion paints without a primer for emulsion paint uses. The best way to apply emulsion paint is with a primer, as it is a preparatory coating applied to a surface before applying the paint, and it serves two main purposes. First, it seals the surface and helps to prevent moisture from penetrating its underlying structures. This promotes better adhesion of the top coat of paint and prevents chalking or flaking off due to poor adhesion. Second, this primer acts as an adhesive for the subsequent layers of paint that are applied on top. As such, proper application and drying times should be observed for effective adhesive qualities to develop between the surfaces being painted upon each other. And this emulsion paint is waterproof. It is a type of water based decorative and protective coating used in a wide range of applications, including woodwork, walls, and ceilings. It is composed of acrylic resin binder, pigment particles that provide the color or hiding power or opacity, small amounts of other additives such as stabilizers to prevent the paint from separating over time, surfactants to aid in spreading, and generally some form of extender or coalescing agent which aids in drying time, etc. When emulsion paint dries, it forms an impermeable layer which acts as a barrier to moisture. This makes it very suitable for external use as well as interior wall coatings. With their fast drying properties and low levels of VOC, that is, volatile organic compounds, emulsion paints are becoming increasingly popular with consumers looking for eco friendly options. So, if you are looking for a paint which is cost effective and it is having less odors, you can go for this emulsion paints. And I hope so you got some idea about this emulsion paints. So that's it for today's video. If you have any science related queries, you can comment about it, and we will meet in the next science fact treasury series with the next topic or next series. Until then, it's goodbye from Sam. Take care.